Hi students, very good morning. I hope that you are following this lesson carefully. Right? I hope that you are understanding all the things. Yesterday we have learned with respect to average rate. Okay? So for moderate reactions we will be calculating the rate. Now we are going to learn with respect to instantaneous rate. Already you have heard this term with respect to some brew or Nescafe, instant brew, instant coffee. Means at that particular point of time, what is the rate? Suppose a reaction has been started at first second and it has traveled for 10 seconds. Okay, if I ask what is the rate of the reaction at the 5th second, means at that particular point of time, I am asking the rate. If you ask at any particular point, then that is called as instantaneous rate. Suppose in average rate, what we will be doing, we will be taking with delta t. Delta t will be extending up to 0. So in terms of instantaneous rate, delta t will be very small. Okay. So you can't calculate. So in this instantaneous rate, the delta t will be approximately equal to 0. Means something you are calculating 5.001 second to 5.002. So what is the delta difference? It is approximately equal to 0. Okay. The delta t will be very small. So that instead of delta t, we will be representing it with dou t. Dou t represents very small change. Okay. In instantaneous rate, the change in time will be extending to limit as 0. Okay. So instantaneous rate for the reaction like 2A plus 3B, something like, let me take the reaction, this one will be 2A plus 3B gives rise to 4C. If this is the reaction, if I ask the instantaneous rate, what you will be writing? So it is reactant, you will be writing minus 1 by 2 dou A by dou T is equal to minus 1 by 3 dou B by dou T is equal to plus 1 by 4 dou C by dou T. So instead of delta, you will be writing dou because this is the instantaneous rate you are asking. Okay. So delta t will be very close to 0 and delta t is represented as dou t. Right, students? So in this way, you will be calculating that one. If you say represent in terms of graphs, suppose reactant you are taking with respect to time. At the starting point of the time, this is time 0. What happens? The reactant will be very high in concentration. As the time proceeds, what happens to the concentration of the reactants? Concentration of the reactants goes on decreasing. Right, students? You are getting me? So at the starting point of the time, the reactants concentration is very high. As the time is going on increasing, the concentration is going on decreasing. If you plot the graph with respect to products as well as the time, at the starting point, the product concentration is 0. As the time is going on increasing, the products goes on increasing. Right? Suppose you assume this graph. This is the graph for the reactants. It is going on decreasing. You are getting in this pattern. So if I ask at this particular time, at this particular point, this point of time, what is the concentration or rate of the reaction? At this particular point of time, see if I project tangent is something, you will be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At this particular 4th second, what is the rate of the reaction? So to find out that, you will be drawing a tangent. For this point is there, for this you will be drawing a tangent line which is bisecting on the y-axis as well as the x-axis. You will be taking the positive side angle theta. Based on that, you will be calculating the slope. Then you will be getting automatically. If you calculate the slope will be equal to what? Slope is equal to tan theta, and tan theta is nothing but dA by dt. Okay? Change in concentration by change in time. So as this is a very small one, you will be taking it as dou A by dou T. Always the angle will be taken on the positive side of the axis. If you take this one will be getting the positive side. This side is something like negative. Okay. Suppose if you take with respect to products, the product's concentration is going on increasing. So at this particular point of time, if I ask, draw a tangent like this, a line which is bisecting these two, y-axis as well as x-axis. For this side is negative, this side is positive. So if I ask the angle, what is the slope? Means slope is equal to tan 30. So tan theta will be equal to dou y by dou x, y-axis by x-axis. So that is change in concentration by change in time. See, always remember, student, if it is with respect to this one, you will be taking this side axis theta. If it is with this one, you will be taking this angle. Okay. So I am representing a question here. N2 plus 3H2, it is forming 2NH3. So initial point is somewhere, it is 10. The time is 2 in terms of seconds. If it is here, it is 6. It is sometime it is at some point of time it is 4. The question is find the rate of the reaction, find the rate of disappearance of N2. Okay. So you can directly take the delta T values and you can go. First write the rate of the reaction for this. So what you will be getting? Minus 1 by 1 delta N22 by delta T. Here minus 1 by 3 delta H2 by delta T will be equal to plus 1 by 2 delta NH3 by delta T. That will be the rate of the reaction. Okay, and he is asking the rate of disappearance of N2. Go for that. So I am solving this question. Rate of disappearance of N2. So the rate of the reaction is same like this, minus 1 by 1 dN2 by dt. So dH2 by dt plus 1 by 2 dNH3 by dt in terms of instantaneous. What is asking? If you get this, if you want dN2 by dt, you require to find out dH2 by dt, because dN2 and dH2 are there is a link here. Okay, but in the graph he has mentioned with respect to see, he has mentioned with respect to hydrogen. See, hydrogen with respect to time. So what you will be getting? Change in concentration 10 minus 6 by 4 minus 2. Okay. So slope will be equal to tan theta, that is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. y2 minus 6 minus 10 by 4 minus 2, you will be getting minus 4 by 2, it is minus 2. Why you are taking minus means what? This is reactant. Okay, rate of reaction always will be positive, nothing happens like that. ROR, rate of reaction will be equal to minus 1 by 3. See, this one is the reaction, minus 1 by 3 dH2 by dt. Okay, so and you have got H2 value how much? Minus 2. So minus 1 by 3 into minus 2, you will be getting 2 by 3 moles later inwards. So and this is the value of 1 by 3 dH2 by dt, and the question is he is asking dN2 by dt. dN2 by dt will be equal to minus 1 by 3 of dH2 by dt. So whatever the 1 by 3 dH2 by dt will be equal to dN2 by dt. So the rate of disappearance of N2 will be equal to 2 by 3, because this is the value what you have obtained here. Clear, students? Because 1 by 3 of dH2 by dt here, it is equal to minus 1 by n of dN2 by dt. This is what he is asking. He is asking dN2 by dt only. This is the thing, because it is equal to 1 by 3 of dH2. Already you have calculated dH2 by dt. It is nothing but minus 2 you have got, right? Let us take one more question. 2p plus 3q, it is giving rise to reactance. This is the graph what is representing here with respect to concentration of q with respect to time, and it is intersecting with the x-axis. You are getting an angle of 45. So first question is find the rate of the reaction, and second question is find the rate of the appearance of R. He is asking appearance of R. R is nothing but product. It will be going on appearing. Right, students? Pause the video and try to solve the question. Right. Rate of reaction will be equal to this one, minus 1 by 2 dP by dt should be equal to minus 1 by 3 dQ by dt will be equal to minus 1 by 1 dR by dt. Okay, this is the condition. So dQ by dt, if you from this graph you will be getting dQ by dt will be equal to slope, that is equal to tan theta, and tan theta you should take here, it is 135 degrees, because total it is 180, right? 180 minus 45 you will be getting 135. Tan 135, it is equal to minus 1. So dQ by dt will be equal to minus 1. And rate of reaction, he is asking the rate of reaction, right? Rate of reaction will be equal to minus 1 by 3 dQ by dt. So it is minus 1 by 3 dQ by dt, you have got minus 1 value. So it is 1 by 3. Okay, so rate of reaction, the first question, the rate of reaction is 1/3. And going from the rate of appearance of R, he is asking for R. R means nothing but it is what? 1 by 3 of dQ by dt. See, this is the equation. If you get the 1 by 3 of dQ by dt, it will be equal to dR by dt. So what you have got 1 by 3 dQ by dt, it is equal to 1 by 3. So automatically rate of appearance of R will be equal to 1 by 3 only. Nothing will be changed, because you have got 1 by 3 of dQ by dt here. That is what you have here. 1 by 3 of dQ by dt will be equal to dR by dt. Okay, that is the rate of appearance of R. Take one more question. 2a plus 3b, it is giving rise to 3c. So he has given with respect to reactance, this is the graph, and he is asking at this point, at the 5th second, and he has plotted on the y-axis the concentration of the B, and it is intersecting with the x-axis. Inside angle is 30. So what will be the outside angle? It will be 150, right? So this is the graph what he has represented, and the question is find the rate of the reaction at the 5th second. Also find the rate of disappearance of A at 5th second and rate of appearance of C. So if you go for the first question, see how you can write rate of the reaction for this one. So rate of reaction will be equal to minus 1 by 2 dA by dt should be equal to minus 1 by 1 dB by dt is equal to 1 by 3 dC by dt. So dB by dt, from this graph you can get dB by dt will be equal to slope that will be equal to tan theta. Tan theta is nothing but here you have got 150 degrees. So that what you will be getting tan 180 minus 30, you will be getting tan 150. So that you will be getting minus tan theta. So tan 30 value is minus 1 by root 3. So as you have minus here, it is minus 1 by root 3. So dB by dt value is equal to minus 1 by root 3. This is the rate of the reaction what you can get from the graph at the 5th second. He is asking the rate of disappearance of A at 5th second. So rate of reaction is dB by dt is equal to 1 by 3, because here also it is dB by dt only. Okay. And what is asking? Rate of appearance of A. So what happens? dB by dt, this one is equal to 1 by root 3. He is asking dA by dt. If you send to this side, what happens? It becomes 2 by root 3. So rate of disappearance of A will be equal to 2 by root 3. In the same way, rate of appearance of C, he is asking with respect to C. You know dB by dt is equal to 1 by root 3. If you send 3 this side, this is 1 by root 3. Okay. If you send 3 that side, that will become root 3 moles liters second inverse. Okay students, I hope that every model with respect to instantaneous rate have been covered here. Okay.